Gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out by now, my name's Coach Smith. And I've run over 60,000 miles in my life. So I know why you're out here. Some of you are too small for football and not tall enough for basketball. But all of you want some kind of identity, some kind of glory. And you figure this is a better way to do it than joining a gang, or mugging an old lady, or getting high. Well, good. But let me tell you something. There's no cheerleaders on a cross-country course. The only glory you're going to get is out of here. The only identity you're going to get is when you wake up in the morning and you look yourself in the mirror and you say, I did better today than I did yesterday.
Emmett, I know how much you like to run, and I know how much coaching the track team means to you. But you have a brain tumor. You've got to take it easy. That's what's causing your violent headaches and dizziness. You may even experience blackouts. And the tumor has to be removed, Emmett, or you'll die within a year. We're removing the tumor through your left ear. You won't be able to hear with it after the operation. And you'll have a very hard time keeping your balance. In time, you may learn to walk slowly, but without balance, you'll never run again.
For $10,000, you'd think I would at least got a decent haircut.
Emmett, everything went real well. You should be ecstatic.
Yeah. Ecstatic.
You're doing great, honey.
You know, life has been too easy. Too much fun so far. You and the kids, teaching what I wanted, running when I want to. You know what I always say. When the going gets tough.
Yes, I know. I've heard it before. Every day, as a matter of fact.
I'm gonna make it today, Jackie.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Emmett. Couldn't you just take it easy, please?
I'm afraid of what I'll become if I take it easy. I'm afraid to quit. Here goes.
Oh, Emmett.
Hey, wait for me. That's me.
Do you have any idea what you could have done to yourself?
But Jackie, I ran. I ran 4 steps. I ran 4 steps. Oh, maybe tomorrow.
And so the doctor says that if I focus on a tree or a pole and really concentrate, that I might be able to keep my balance. And then I go from one tree to the next tree to the
But
next
honey,
tree.
why? Why is it so important that you run? I mean, you're walking now.
I have to, Jackie. Hey, I have to. I'm not turning. What's wrong? Turn! Okay, your work will be judged on content and originality. And so long as this is a creative writing course, creativity will be slightly important. Any questions?
Coach, you still gonna eat lunch with us?
You still bringing the goodies?
Coach,
Oh, hi, Bob.
I was wondering that, are you gonna be with us this fall? I mean, are you gonna be able to coach us?
Well, who else is going to put a fire under you guys? I'm going to run you guys so ragged you're going to think that 10 miles is like a day off. Do I make myself clear, Cunningham?
Yes, sir, you sure do.
When Emery Gall came out for the team, he was only 4'8", and he ran barefoot, and still made All-State. And Marias only got one lung, and he's still the best runner on the team.
How many miles did you used to run in a year, Coach?
About 4,000 or 5,000.
About 2 per overhaul, Coach.
You going to give me half of that, or am I going to take all of it?
Hey, Coach, looks like you need a cane.
Oh, I was just about ready to go look for you.
Not today.
Did you get dizzy?
Not as long as I concentrated. Yeah, when's breakfast?
Oh, about half an hour, and yes, you have time for a shower.
Hey, you know what next month is?
Mm-hmm. A year since the operation.
Yeah. Well, I sort of have a goal. A long-distance goal, like the old days.
You know, you've accomplished a lot already. A lot more than a lot of people would have thought possible.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have helped. I don't think I could have made it without them. Without you.
Emmett, I love you.
Why don't you go take a shower?
Now, we know there are certain things that Cindy can never do, and we don't want her to get her hopes up too high. But we do want her to strive for the things that she can accomplish. We're not trained. We don't have the proper...
Proper what? I've been to a handicapped school, and I am not retarded. I do not have a learning disability. I do not have a speech impediment. I don't need special teachers. I just don't happen to be able to climb stairs.
Cindy, there are certain things you just can't do.
Name one.
What about getting here? How long would you keep the bus waiting?
Try me.
Are you ready?
That's it. You're doing fine.
I don't know what I should say about myself. I guess most of you know my name. It's that girl in the wheelchair. No, actually, I do have a name. It's Cindy. I was crossing the street when I was about 11 and a car hit me. I guess I'm lucky to be alive. And then the aorta in my heart ripped, so I had open heart surgery. But I made it, and then a few years ago, they fused sagging down.
Oh, I don't think that physically Cindy could be hurt by trying anything. Her legs have the strength, the muscle power. It's just that, well, her coordination. She's sort of like a car with a bent frame.
What I'm really asking is, well, when I find somebody with the spirit that Cindy has, I like to push them. See how far they can go. Is there any danger in that?
Physically? No. It's just, well,
I don't think it's fair to Cindy to build up any false hopes. She is tough, though. Give it a try, Mr. Smith.
You ought to give this thing up. Bet you I could beat half the track team in this.
You've really come a long way, Cindy.
Thanks.
Hey, have you ever thought about working out with your legs much? You know, in the gym?
Would they let me do that?
Sure, if you wanted to. You know, Miss Kurtz.
Miss Kurtz.
Let's go! Kick it out!
Come on, Cindy, you can always do better. Lift.
Yo, Gramps, are you the cane? Yeah, we heard it before. Yeah.
That's it. Go ahead. Put all of your weight on them. That's the girl. You're doing fine, Cindy. Before you know it, you'll be using them like regular braces. Honest. Go ahead. That's it. Oh, and if you get too tired, Cindy, you can come back for your wheelchair.
All right, kids, settle down.
Wow. It's Cindy. She's on crutches.
It's about time, Cindy. You're late. Let's open to page 91. The power of words.
Yeah, but what else can I try for?
Hey, listen. Even when I was falling into canals and being called an old woman, I still had goals. I wanted to run 20 miles 1 year to the day after my operation. And I made it. Of course, I didn't run very fast, but I kept on moving. 20 miles. You know what that meant to me? Anyway, I've been in all sorts of marathons since then. And I still get sick, and I still get dizzy if I stop concentrating. But I still have goals. And someday I'm gonna make it back to the Boston Marathon. You can bet on it.
Miss Kurtz, I can't today. Cindy, you want to talk about a 4-minute mile, then I'll listen to things you can't do. Until then.
What we're really trying to say is, the reason you help other people is not to prove that you're a good and noble person, but because that's what makes life worth living, exciting. I mean, that's where the fun is. Helping others achieve their dreams and having dreams for yourself. See you tomorrow. Ready for lunch?
Mr. Smith, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Give me about 10 minutes, will you guys? Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Well, you know, I've been working out with Miss Kurtz and all. And, well, she keeps pushing me to make goals for myself. I mean, she says someday, it might take 20 years, but someday I should walk again, without the crutches, with nothing.
Yeah?
Well, you know, what do you think?
Knowing you, Cindy, you could do anything you put your mind to. You'd probably be walking next year if you wanted to.
Yeah, when I graduate, I suppose.
I'll bet you could. I mean, I'm getting so dang tired of seeing you in that wheelchair and on those crutches. And you're getting a little lazy. I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. You walk up to the podium on graduation day with no crutches, and I'll sit in your wheelchair and wheel myself all the way to Cortez High School, where I was teaching when I first had my operation.
Just up to the podium.
Only if you think you can make it.
Mr. Smith, if I can get through your class, I can get through anything. So start getting in shape.
Deal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cindy? Been a couple of weeks since you've been on those crutches.
Give me a break, huh? Oh, no. Graduation. I can't believe it. 3 days and high school's all over.
You know, you can still call off the bet.
What's the matter, Mr. Smith? You're not turning chicken, are you?
I'm serious, Cindy. What if you're not ready? I mean, you tried. You really tried. That's what's important. I guess it's just because I'm scared with all those people watching.
Yeah, so are my folks. You know, it was close to 115 out today.
What?
I bet it'll be Thursday, too. That's what you're scared of, Mr. Smith. 3 miles in that wheelchair. So don't try to psych me out now.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know.
Some of us get straight A's in history and are unable to learn from our past mistakes. I repeat, our high school is named for a Greek god, a hero of thousands of years ago. 3 miles away lies Cortez High, named for a Spanish hero of 500 years ago. But why must our heroes be long ago dead? Why can't we be heroes here and now?
And so I give to you, students, teachers, and parents, the Glendale, Arizona Apollo High School graduating class. Will the first row please stand? In the first row are Robbie Dean Kutab, National Honor Society, Cindy Duncan, Kevin Redding,
Mr. Smith, I'm really afraid. In all this heat, 3 miles is pretty far in a wheelchair. Maybe you just better quit.
No chance, Cindy.
Well?
That's what you gotta believe. That we can do it. We can do it. Now let's go.
From earliest times, man has been running for many reasons. In the beginning, he ran after game, or after a mate, or away from his enemies. Later, man ran competitively, and the Olympic Games were born. But even as he ran for the glory of ancient Greece, he still had his problems. There were several recorded stories of early Americans whose lives were saved only because they were able to run a little farther and faster than their enemies. Navajo children were always instructed to run. If you run every morning, they were told, you'll be lively all the time. Even when you're old, you'll be lively. Today in our push-button, three-cushion society, many Americans have very nearly lost the use of their legs, not to mention their hearts. Experts fear for the future because where children used to at least walk to school, today they complain if they have to walk to the bus stop. And this problem isn't America's alone. It's prevalent in many countries. For instance, a prominent medical researchist in England has made an interesting study of 31,000 employees of the British transport system. His team observed that about twice as many fatal heart attacks occurred among bus drivers as among conductors. The difference attributed to the fact that the drivers had almost no opportunity for exercise, while the conductors had to climb to the upper decks of their buses many times a day. Next, sedentary postal clerks were compared with postmen who spend most of their day walking. In 110,000 cases, a similar high proportion of fatal heart attacks occurred among non-active clerks, as compared to the active mail carriers. But concerned people in America are campaigning to help get Americans back on their feet and put their hearts in the right place.
I'm enthusiastic about vigorous exercise, such as jogging, swimming, or cycling, because I've seen it change the lives of people. I've seen it make fat people lean, sick people well, and I've observed people become less depressed, less neurotic. In fact, I've seen it improve the self-image and well-being of everyone who engages in it systematically. Emotional improvement is one of the important side benefits of exercise. Take the rather amusing example of a New York State journalist.
Dear, do you feel all right? You don't look very well.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right, honey. All
Sure.
right. Positive.
After a series of questionable heart attacks, he became so depressed that he decided to kill himself by a method that no one would recognize as being suicide. To his surprise, he didn't die. So he crawled home and tried the same thing the following night, but still he survived. After the first week, he noticed that he was running farther and faster. And after 6 weeks, he was so strong and happy that he decided to go on living and running. Now, this is a true story. Only the faces are different. But please don't misunderstand me. I would never advise this approach to heart disease. This man is lucky to have survived, but the fact remains that he obviously cured his depression. We talk a lot about fitness these days, but what do we mean by it? To some, it's a feeling of well-being. To a weightlifter, fitness might be synonymous with bulging muscles. To a physician, physical fitness may imply an absence of disease. To a young girl, it might mean a trim and shapely figure. But the sign of genuine fitness is a condition of your heart, your blood vessels, and your lungs. You can get along without big muscles or a pretty figure, but you can't get along without a good heart. What can you do to help put your heart into condition? First of all, you must have a thorough physical examination. People who are unfit frequently have heart rates of 90, 95 to 100 beats per minute at rest. But in response to a conditioning program, this resting heart rate comes down. Studies made of men between the ages of 45 and 55 showed that after a program of walking and running for 3 months, a person who jogs regularly can save as many as 43,000 heartbeats daily, with less stress on the heart and a resulting conservation of energy. Highly trained and conditioned endurance athletes have resting heart rates as low as 30 to 32 beats per minute, an unbelievably low rate. What actually happens is that with regular stimulating exercise, the heart becomes a more efficient pump. It pumps more blood with each stroke, and with a more efficient stroke volume, your heart can function with less effort. By getting your heart in condition, you may be practicing preventive medicine. You may be lessening the danger of a coronary heart attack 5, 10, 15, or 20 years from now. And if you do have one, your chances of surviving are far greater with heart, lungs, and blood vessels that are in good condition. Other changes occur in the body in response to a conditioning program. There's a change in the way the body handles fats. Not only the fats you see, but the less obvious ones, the fats in the bloodstream. Cholesterol and saturated fats are definitely related to hardening of the arteries and coronary disease. A documented study made several years ago showed a definite drop in the fat level in the blood of men who had run 2 to 3 miles. But the studies also showed that the fat level wouldn't remain low unless they exercised again within 24 to 36 hours. Further research indicates that you need to run at least 4 times a week if you expect the body to change the way it handles fats in response to an exercise program. Advanced studies made of cholesterol-fed roosters show a marked reduction of fatty plaques in their aortas when they were forced to exercise daily. The same results have been observed in rabbits. I frequently use the word aerobics, which literally means with air or with oxygen. And the ability of the body to utilize large amounts of oxygen is the real secret to physical fitness. Aerobic exercises are those exercises which demand large amounts of oxygen and produce beneficial effects in the heart and the lungs and the blood vessels. How do we measure oxygen consumption? At first, we tested men on a treadmill, but it's impractical to test 500,000 men on a treadmill twice a year. So we had to develop a field test of fitness. We discovered that whatever distance you can cover in 12 minutes correlates very well with what you would do on a treadmill in the laboratory. If you are under 30 years of age, to be classified in good physical condition, you should be able to run 1.5 miles in 12 minutes. To be in excellent condition, 1 3/4 miles in 12 minutes. Now, this may sound difficult, but it's not really. In a study performed at Luther Burbank Junior High in Burbank, California, 62% of 490 schoolboys aged 13.5 years were able to run the 1.5 miles in less than 12 minutes. And in Anaheim, at Orangeview Junior High School, by the end of the school year, after testing once every 6 weeks, over 90% of the boys were able to run 1.5 miles or more in 12 minutes. But today, our American male gets married. He gets fat. He gets deconditioned. And we lead the world in deaths from heart attacks. We have a major epidemic of heart disease in this country. And our American women lead the world in deaths from heart attacks just as our American men. How do you die of a heart attack, and how might exercise help in preventing it? The classic way to succumb from a heart attack is to have an obstruction in one of the coronary blood vessels. If that blood supply is cut off, your survivability is determined by the collateral circulation, that is, the extra blood that you might have around that obstruction. Exercise tends to build up that collateral. It may help you to survive that heart attack when and if one does occur. Now, there are many causes of heart disease. Physical inactivity is only one cause. A sudden outpouring of the hormone adrenaline through extreme excitement or overexertion can cause the heart to beat violently and can be just as fatal as an obstruction. Exercise might help by reducing the potential level of this hormone that can be reached.
As a heart specialist,
I enthusiastically endorse jogging as a form of exercise for preventive health care. I have seen many patients who have been transformed from invalids into active individuals through this form of exercise. It is, of course, important to have an adequate physical examination, including an exercise or treadmill electrocardiogram before instituting such a program. While exercise is important, it is equally significant to optimally maintain your weight, preferably on a low-fat, low-cholesterol type of dietary program, and of course to both terminate smoking and eradicate any other factors that may prematurely lead to coronary artery disease.
People ask me if too much running can hurt a normal, healthy heart. The answer is no. We now know that there is no significance to the so-called athlete's heart. Recently, famous heart specialists examined the body of one of the great distance runners of all time. He made some interesting discoveries. This man, who died at the age of 72 of cancer, had the heart of a much younger man. The blood vessels supplying the heart were so large that it would have been almost impossible for him to have had a heart attack.
Same thing, no atherosclerosis. These vessels, they really look like they've come from a man about 30 years of age.
His heart showed absolutely no ill effects of having run 100 miles a week for nearly 50 years. But remember, I'm speaking of people with normal, healthy hearts.
But again, let me emphasize the importance of a good medical examination before starting into any type of a conditioning program. And this becomes even more important once you pass 40 years of age. Another point to remember is that you should not progress rapidly into a conditioning program. It may have taken you 20 years to get out of condition, and it's going to take you longer than 20 days to get back into condition. I don't care whether it takes you 6 weeks, 16 weeks, or 60 weeks, but progress slowly into your conditioning program. And you know, millions of Americans are accepting the challenge to become physically fit and are starting now into regular exercise programs.
24 years of my life, because I participated in basketball, all the major sports. Many of my friends are professional athletes, so this physical part of life has always been a way of life, and I've always been an easygoing guy.
I like to hunt. For this reason, I took up jogging. I don't want to be a casualty out in the hills from a heart attack. I enjoy jogging, run a couple of miles every day. I think I'll keep it up.
Well, as busy as I am, it's worth it to me to get up every morning at 6 and run my 2 miles. I have a lower back problem that fortunately responds well to exercise and running in general, so I'm just happy that I can do it every day. And I really recommend it to women everywhere.
Jogging is the best and cheapest form of exercise there is for a college student. I like to do mine in the morning, wake me up, get me ready for day studies.
I'm very enthusiastic about jogging. In my 6 years of competitive running, I've come to realize the importance of exercise and its effect on the human body. When my competitive days are over, I intend to continue running through the jogging program.
Running has always been one of my favorite pastimes. It relaxes me and gives me a chance to think about my problems.
Jogging is one of the most effective tools in the astronauts' fitness program, preparing them for gradually increased mental and physical stresses.
It isn't the amount, it's the regularity that counts. It's doing it every day. You know, an individual without good health is like an automobile without a good engine. It's not of much use.
When we talk about exercise and fitness, look at some people who were not too old to get started into a good conditioning program.
I'm 63 years old. I run 2 miles a day every morning at 5:30. I think it's a great program. I especially think it's a great program when I see my friends that I went to school with in the obituary column dying from heart attacks. The doctor says I'll probably live to be 95, and when I die, they'll have to take my heart out and beat it to death with a club.
Oh, and some people say they have bad feet. They can't run because they can't get shoes to fit. If they tell me that, I'll tell them about Pete Strudwick. Pete is a 39-year-old man who runs without feet. Last summer, Pete ran in the Palos Verdes Marathon, a distance of 26 miles in 5 hours and 45 minutes. He finished last, but received the largest trophy of all, and he deserved it. But I believe the most interesting story of all features Larry Lewis from San Francisco.
I have been running for a period of 94 years.
Larry runs around Golden Gate Park every morning, a distance of over 6 miles before going to work as a waiter, where he runs another couple of miles waiting tables at the St. Francis Hotel. Now, this isn't so unusual, except for the fact that Larry happens to be 103 years of age.
I believe in what maintains my long life this way is to keep active at all times. Running is the greatest thing in the world. Well, as far as smoking is concerned, those that are smoking now are preparing themselves for the heat and the hereafter. And drinking was made for medical purposes, and only sick people should use it.
He celebrated his birthday this past summer by running the 100-yard dash in 17.3 seconds. Now, Larry Lewis claims the world's record for the 100-yard dash for men over 100 years of age.
Physical conditioning won't guarantee you a longer life, but it will assure you a happier and more abundant one. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, but is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. Intelligence and skill can only function at the peak of their capacity when the body is healthy and strong.
I'm here.
Have I ever told you how much I love you?
Well, not in the last 10 minutes. Yes, you have, Michael. And I love you, too.
Good morning, Michael. Emily, all ready for the big day?
I've been ready for this day for 17 years.
Good. The nurse is going to give you another shot, make you sleepier.
Emily?
Everything's going to be just fine. I'll be waiting.
You might as well go on home, Emily. He won't be back in his room until at least 4 o'clock. And don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
I know. It's just, well, he's never seen me before. Do you know what I mean, Dr. Parker? He's always talking about how beautiful I am. But he only sees what he wants to see. What am I talking about? He can't even see it all.
I think he sees what's important.
Rose? How's Mr. Rose?
Just went up to the operating room a little while ago.
When will they know if he can see?
Well, not until they take the bandages off.
Guess you're pretty excited, huh, Mrs. Rose?
Of course. Where's Anne?
Taking a nap. I told her a story and she went right to sleep.
That's good. I'll probably need you this afternoon around 3:30.
Okay, that'll be fine. I think this whole thing is so exciting, don't you? Of course you do.
Of course I do. I thought you were going out. Oh, I decided to stay home. How was the movie?
Oh, nice. I've seen it 3 times. You know, it's so romantic, especially when Joseph Cotter...
Larry's taking me to see Kitty Foyle tomorrow night. You want to come along?
No, thanks.
Well, I could ask him to bring along a friend. One of the guys he works with. You exaggerate too much. Really, it'd be fun.
No, thanks. I don't think so.
Okay. It's your life.
It's so nice to have you home with us for an evening again, Emily.
Yeah, Em. Seems we hardly see you these days. Mom, could you pass the potatoes, please? I'm really in a rush. I gotta pick up Susan in 10 minutes.
Susan, I thought you were going with Gloria, what's her name?
Oh, that was last night, Pop. A guy's gotta have a little variety, you know.
We had a letter from Betty today, and they're so excited they're moving to a larger place. She sent a picture of the baby.
Does our hearts proud to see that girl so happy.
Well, gotta go. I hate to run, Em, but time's a-wasting.
This is the American Sports Parade.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me get it
No,
for
it's
you.
all right.
I hope it's not broken.
Here, I've got it. Here it is.
I hope it's not broken or anything. I'm usually so clumsy about these things. What I mean to say is, I'm just clumsy.
Hey, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for picking it up.
Thank you. Excuse me.
This is Gordon Mooney with this week's highlights of sports. The Dodgers amazed their Brooklyn fans this week with a 5-1 shutout.
Morning, girls. Would you mind telling Mr. Anderson that Jack Brock from St. Louis is here to see him?
It'll be a few minutes. Mr. Anderson is in a meeting right now.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind waiting. As a matter of fact, I don't mind waiting at all. What's your name?
Liddy McDonald.
Oh, McDonald? Oh, I knew a McDonald once. It had a farm. First name was Old. You know, this can be a mighty lonely big city for a poor little country boy like myself. You know, Harry James is the Palms. Well, you do know who Harry James is, don't you? I don't give up that easy.
I don't give up at all. Forget it.
And how about you, pretty lady? Would you like to spend the night on the town with Uncle Jack Brock?
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
How are you today?
Good.
Right here. There's a seat right here. There you go. You've got it. What are you going to have?
Oh, Doris, what do you recommend?
Well, chef salad, hot roast beef sandwich, or breaded veal cutlet.
Chef's salad.
Chef salad. And what are you going to have to drink?
Oh, a little bit of milk.
Milk? Okay.
Excuse me. Do you have the time?
It's 1:15.
Thank you. Excuse me again. I hate to bother you, but your voice sounds very familiar to me.
It does?
Oh, I remember. The other night at the movies. You bumped into me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I didn't see you coming.
It's just that...
Love stories are my favorite, especially when the music is good.
Love stories are my favorite, too.
I'm Michael Rose.
Emily Webster.
Nice to know you, Emily. The school where I teach music isn't far from here.
You teach music?
Mm-hmm. Cello.
Really?
Hmm?
Well, how do you...
I know what you mean. My students think that they can get away with murder just because I can't see. They forget that I can hear better than most people. Take voices, for instance. I can hear all sorts of things in a person's voice. Like yours.
Mine?
I'd say you're in your late 20s, early 30s. Gentle, reserved, a little bit shy. Am I right?
You can hear all that?
All that. And more.
Have you always been...
Been blind? No. Only since I was 13. I was working on an engine and the gasoline tank blew up on me. My eyes are still good, but with 2 scarred corneas, about all I can tell is when it's day and when it's night.
Sorry.
Don't be. When you're blind, you learn to see things differently, like beauty. Since I can't see, I have to find it in other ways, like through my music or being with people that are kind and gentle.
I didn't realize it was getting so late.
Neither did I. I've enjoyed talking with you, Emily Webster. Let's do it again. Soon.
Hello?
Emily, this is Dr. Parker. Could you and Michael arrange to come and see me in my office sometime soon?
Of course. Is there anything the matter?
Nothing wrong. I just want to talk to you about something that I think you and Michael will be very interested in.
Please remember that this is a relatively new surgical procedure, judging from your scar tissue.
As one of the leading experts in the country in this procedure. So I think you can both find a great deal of comfort in that. We're proud that you are the first patient to have this surgery done at this hospital. You've been given a great opportunity, Michael. Not every blind person gets a chance to see the beauties of this world.
Mommy, wake up. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I must have fallen asleep.
Can Daddy see?
Oh, we don't know yet, but he's had his operation.
Is he gonna come home?
Of course, but not for a while yet. All I can talk about is Daddy and his new eyes and when is Daddy coming home.
That's all I can think about. I feel like these sandbags are permanently attached.
Dr. Hoffman says that everything's still okay for tomorrow.
And he keeps cautioning me not to expect too much, that he can't guarantee the results. But I know everything will be fine.
I know it will be, too.
I can't wait. Tomorrow I'll be able to see you and Anne and the whole world. Emily?
Yes?
I want to see you. Before anything else. Why Why the tears?
I'll be okay.
What is it?
I'm just happy.
Mommy, are you sick?
No. I'm fine. You know, they're going to take off Daddy's bandages this morning.
Good. Can we go see him?
Well, maybe you can go this afternoon. We don't want to excite him too much.
Mommy, you look pretty.
I hope Daddy thinks so.
We're going to close the curtains, Michael, because at first your eyes are going to be very, very sensitive to light.
Emily?
I'm here. I'm right here. Will he be able to see right away?
It usually takes a little while to adjust.
We're going to take your bandages off now. I want you to just relax and don't open your eyes until I tell you to. You may have difficulty opening your eyes at first. You have a little spasm of the eyelids. Just try to relax, and I'll help you. All right? Let's try the left. All right, Michael, I want you to open your eyes yourself.
Everything's kind of fuzzy.
That's to be expected. Let me take a look. Okay, I want you to look around the room and tell me what you see. Very slowly now.
Emily. Emily. You look beautiful.
Are you sure? I mean, do you really think so?
Of course. Here. Let me look at you.
I was so afraid that when you saw it...
I love you.
o'clock, Sam. Time to get up.
Oh, Dad, it's so early.
Cows need tending. Chores need doing no matter how tired you are. Well, what's it going to be?
Cows, I guess.
All right, Sam.
Sorry.
Cows won't wait for a nap, Sam.
After you fed the chickens, be sure you clean their water buckets before you fill them up.
Careful, Sam. That's money you're pouring on the ground.
Breakfast ready when you're washed up. Okay. Where's your pa?
Oh, he's coming.
Mother?
Samuel find it hard getting up this morning?
Yeah, it's because it's still kind of new to him.
Maybe we ought to buy him an alarm clock for Christmas.
I don't mind calling him.
Ham and eggs. Getting low on pork. When are you going to slaughter another one of those hogs?
Besides that, he learns to get up now. He'll be able to keep doing it for himself someday. Oh, Ben says he can't come do it until after the holidays.
Oh, I guess we can manage. He'll have it in him to be all you'd want him to be, Taff. Didn't come in to breakfast.
I know.
Kept it in the warming oven.
Mom, what does Dad mean when he says if he gets up now, he'll be able to do it for himself someday?
Why, I suppose it means that you won't always have someone to get you up in the mornings. He's just trying to give you something.
What is he trying to give me? He's always getting after me.
Well, he's... What would you like to be most when you grow up?
My own man, I guess.
I expect that's what he's trying to give you. Samuel, your father loves you very much, you know. It's just hard for him to come right out and say things like that.
I guess it is for me, too.
You know, there are other ways of saying it besides words. Like through our actions.
Like with Christmas presents and stuff? But what could I get him that would be that kind of special?
That's something you'll have to figure out for yourself.
dolls. Turn back to the dolls. Turn back to the dolls. I
always
want to see
dolls. Yeah, they're halfway up the stairs by now. You got your Christmas presents figured out?
Yeah, except for one.
Mine?
No. Don't expect to find out what it is. Just have to wait.
Morning, Tav, Samuel.
Howdy, Jason. Better look out this milk doesn't freeze up.
Feels like you had some of your heifers to freshen.
Two at the same time. Cash money's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, there's not been too much of that circulating around here lately, has there, huh?
Well, times will get better.
Oh, Samuel, look at that sky. You see the bright star? That one, right there. Imagine the Star of Bethlehem. Must have looked something like that.
And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away from them into heaven, shepherds said one to another, Let us now go even unto Bethlehem, and see this thing which is come to pass, which the Lord hath made known unto us. And they came with haste, and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger.
Wow. All that happened in just a plain old barn.
Just like ours, Daddy.
Well, I don't know about that, but it shows you wonderful things can happen anywhere, even in a barn.
Come on, you'd all better be in bed before Santa gets here.
Come on.
time, Sam. Come on, Sam. We have to get up, even if it is Christmas.
Oh, Dad.
Well, don't be too long.
Oh, Dad. Thought you could fool me, did you?
Son, I thank you.
Nobody's ever done a nicer thing.
Oh, it wasn't so great, Dad. You do things like that for us all the time.
Well, I reckon I can go back to bed then, huh?
I don't think you'd get much sleep.
Samuel.
Do you know I've never seen you children when you first came down on Christmas morning? Never. I was always out in the bar. Well, I thank you, son. And I'll remember this every year as long as I live. Well, here they come. Go light the tree.
Wow, look. Yeah, look what Santa Claus brought.
Hello, Pam. This is Scott. How would you like to go to the movies with me Saturday night?
Your money is safe at State Savings. Time, 5:41. Temperature, 82 degrees.
Thank you. Do you lack confidence? Does the sun set in the west?
Hey, Becky, I'm going to the bank. Show this new kid the ropes before we get too busy, okay?
Okay, now you try it.
Nothing to it.
That would make a great chocolate malt. But I think you used a little too much chocolate.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You certainly are.
Hot dog. Hamburger. Chili burger. Could you put down separate checks, please?
Hey, Gus really like it here.
She should be home practicing on my bassoon.
What?
Oh, it's bassoon. It's like a balloon with S's. It's an instrument. You think Mr. Schremer will fire me?
Mr. Beamer. He only yells like that when he's mad. I guess no one ever tried making French fried hot dog buns before.
Yeah, well, I know I can pick all this up. The first few days are always tough.
Why did you take this job anyway?
I need money. Paper route wasn't enough.
For what?
I'm gonna take a karate course. Gotta build up my confidence. I gotta call up this girl.
Hey, maybe I was a little hard on you. I'd hate to see you lose your job. Think it's easier.
Hey, come on, move it.
Gotta go. Have fun playing your balloon.
Yeah, it's a bassoon.
Come on, move it. I haven't got all day. Let's go. I'm in a hurry. Hey, thanks.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Tell Becky Joe's here.
Becky, Joe's here.
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
I can hear. You must be the nerd that plays the balloons.
Bassoon.
Takes all kinds.
Thank you. What's your favorite malt?
Butterscotch, why?
I'll make you one without spilling one drop on the floor.
Thanks, I'm not in the mood.
If I had my bassoon here, I'd play.
And guess I've seen too many movies.
Yeah, I thought romance was supposed to be romantic.
Busy day.
Yeah, it sure was. Becky? Can I walk you home?
Long walk.
I have long feet.
Okay, come on. You're not very talkative today. Scott, what's the matter?
Becky, what's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Come on, be honest. I can take it.
Nothing's wrong with you. Except maybe burning grilled cheese sandwiches all the time.
Isn't that I only weigh 26,000 grams?
Grams?
They sound bigger in the metric system. It's the bassoon.
No.
Now, the bassoon, it really hasn't made it with big rock groups yet, but I plan on forming a rock group. I'm gonna have an electronic bassoon. I haven't figured out the details yet. Why can't I get a date?
Beats me. Do you try to get dates?
Actually, no. But I phoned Pam once.
What'd she say?
Oh, hello.
That's all.
I'd rather not go into it.
Hey, maybe you just need a little practice.
Practice?
Listen, why don't you call me tonight? Just for practice.
Okay. I'll call you tonight.
Hello?
Hello, Becky. This is Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Hello, Becky.
Scott, are you still there?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you ask me something?
Becky. What does a girl look for in a guy?
Well, that's hard to say, Scott. It depends on the girl.
Well, what do you like? Do you like somebody who treats you rotten like Joe?
You don't like him very much, do you?
What do I know? He's the success, not me. Maybe it's something I should try. Okay, let's say I came home from work to your house, and I sat down in front of the TV, and I had something cold to drink, and I turned on the game. Okay, you say something to me.
How's the game?
Don't bother me when I'm watching the game. Can't you let me have 5 minutes in peace? Kind of sounded just like Joe, huh?
I don't like it.
Well, that's what Joe does to you.
Is it?
Yeah. You wouldn't ever do a dumb thing like marry him, would you? I mean, you're not serious about him.
I don't know.
I bet she'd treat you the same way after you were married. I never treat you that way, though.
How would you treat me?
I treat you special.
Scott, look, I think we better hang up now.
I didn't say nothing wrong, did I?
No, goodbye.
I never say anything right. You're mad at me, aren't you?
No, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I said anything to hurt your feelings last night. About you and Joe.
Hey, maybe I needed to hear it.
Yeah, I think you're great, Becky.
Yeah, well, I think you're nice, too.
I wish I were. I feel like your friendly neighborhood zero.
Well, you're not. You've just told yourself that so many times, you're starting to believe it.
If I lettered in football, then I'd be somebody. Then Pam would go out with me.
You're somebody now. I think you're the most decent guy I've ever met.
You think so? No. Not me. If I was just better at talking to people, like my dad, he talks to everybody. He just walks right up and starts talking to them, even gas station attendants. And by the time the gas tank's filled, they're old friends.
You can learn. Talk to the customers.
Why not? There you go.
Thanks.
How are things in California? Are the oranges doing well?
What?
The oranges in California. How they doing? Well, I guess if we haven't heard anything, I guess we can assume they're doing okay, and we'll have a good crop of oranges next year. Yeah, wouldn't you say? I see you're driving a Volkswagen. Do you get good gas mileage?
Gas mileage?
That's funny. You know, you buy a small car so you can get good gas mileage, and you don't know what gas mileage you're getting. I think that's funny. Don't you think that's funny?
Thanks.
You forgot your change. You forgot their change. See what I mean? I never say the right thing. That's why I'm afraid to call Pam.
Hey, maybe after work, if you want, I'll help you phone her.
Really?
If you promise me one thing, don't talk to any more customers.
It's a deal.
What's wrong?
My voice.
Scott, don't worry.
Wait a minute. Wait, I need some practice. Wait. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Pam, this is Scott. Your paper boy. Oh, really? Oh, tell your father I've really been trying not to throw it up on the roof anymore. Oh, no trouble. No trouble. Goodbye. Maybe I'll call her a couple times to break the ice. Oh, boy.
Hey, wow, look at that!
Doesn't that make you mad?
Maybe I've gotten used to it.
Becky, you know I play the bassoon.
Yeah,
And that doesn't matter to you, we're still friends?
sure.
Well, I'm in an orchestra. We play classical music.
That's nice. Someone's got to play it.
Really? Well, next Thursday night, the Orchestra Society's having a dinner and a dance at the hotel ballroom. And I was wondering, there'll be a lot of really old guys there, but there'll be a lot of really young guys, too, your age. The brass section. Will you go with me? It's a free dinner.
Oh, well, Scott, I'd like to, but...
That's great! You know, we've served food all this time together, and we really never sat down and ate together.
What about Joe?
I'm not afraid of Joe.
Well, it is his night to bowl. So what are you going to say?
Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. A little light conversation to put her at ease, and then, I'll casually ask if she wants to go to the movies with me. Hello? Is this Pamela Robertson of 1054 Riverside Drive? This is Scott McCorvick of 619 Riverside Drive.
I knew it was just a little light conversation, remember? Say something.
I saw you spraying your dandelions a few days ago. What kind of weed killer do you use? Oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to go all the way to your garage to find out. I'll ask your father. Yeah, I bet you did a great job, though. Yeah, I bet you killed off every dandelion in your yard.
The movie. I have to go to the movie.
That's one thing I really like about you, Pam. You're really very thorough. Thank you. I try to be thorough, too.
The movies. Ask her to go to the movie.
Pam, when I get out of high school, I'm gonna go to college. Yeah, you know, I don't want you to think I was gonna get married right away.
Oh, why did you say that?
Look, I'm putting her at ease. What? Oh, does it sound like I'm talking to somebody? Yeah, goodbye.
Scott, you didn't ask her.
Didn't come up. Becky, watch this.
Scott, that's fantastic.
Where do those little leaguers get here? You haven't forgotten about the dinner dance tonight, have you?
No.
You won't have to bring any money. I'm gonna pay for everything. I've already called in our reservations. They're saving 2 chickens for us.
I'm worried Joe's gonna find out.
Becky, I'm not afraid of Joe. Besides, you said he bowls on Thursday nights. Hey, how's it going?
It's not.
Oh.
Fire sprinklers went off in the bowling alley last night. They closed it down a couple of days.
Whoa. Wow. It's too bad.
Hey, kid. Becky says you got a date with her tonight.
Well, it's really not a date. You see, I play in the symphony. And once a year we have a dinner dance. And I thought it'd be nice for Becky and me.
She's not going.
Joe, you don't own me.
That's true.
You either come out here or I'm coming in after you.
I should in all fairness warn you, although I may appear to be harmless, I've been trained in the ancient martial arts of the Orient.
You have a choice. Either break your date with Becky or I'm gonna break your arm.
If you do that, there'll be a lawsuit, assault and battery.
Break the date.
Why? So you can yell at her and make her feel like 2 cents? She's worth more than that.
I'm not gonna break your arm. I'm gonna break your head.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna break this board. With my hand. Don't press your luck, Joe. Ha! Ha! Huh?
Scott, are you okay?
Come on.
Wow. Think I scared him?
Hey, Scott, why don't you come on in to dance with us? We haven't got dates either.
You guys go ahead. I'm waiting for someone.
You? Who? A female bassin.
No, her.
You're going with her? Sure.
Take it easy, boys.
Scott, I wish you'd forget about this mail order confidence stuff and just do it. Tell yourself you can do it and do it.
I can do it. I can't do it.
Oh, would you go make the phone call?
Too. I mean, that's something we both shared, isn't it? Oh, no. No, Becky's just a friend. Why? Oh, really? He is, huh?
What?
Well, you tell him Becky's a fine person. No, Becky broke up with Joe. After I fought him. It's a long story. Some guy wants to take you out next week.
Well, was he at the party last night?
Yeah. Hey, remember the salad bar? Remember the guy who offered to help when I spilled the clam chowder on your shoe?
Oh, him.
Hey, Becky, don't tell yourself it couldn't happen. Pam, let me tell you a little something about Becky. Hope she won't mind me saying. But you know, we both work in the drive-in. Well, when it comes to cleaning the grease trays in the grill, she doesn't do it once a month. She does it once a week. You know what I mean? And she's special. Listen, you tell Mike to come down here tomorrow, and I'll put in a good word to Becky about him. And, Pam, why don't you come down with Mike, and I'll buy you a banana split at absolutely no cost to you. But only for you, okay? Not Mike. Yeah, okay. 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 See you later. Poor girl.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she's really falling for me.
How can you tell?
Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but, on my way to work this morning, she was outside spraying for crabgrass.
His hair pump's okay, but the washer gets dry, and she's got to be primed. There's a jug of water under the rock. Pour it all in and pump like crazy. Oh, you'll get water. She ain't never run dry. Don't go drinking any first, ain't enough. You just prime the pump. When you're watered up, fill the jug and put her back. Don't go drinking any first. Just prime the... Don't go drinking any first. Just prime the pump.